the difference between, let's say, somebody who's in a wheelchair or somebody who's blind using a cane or a dog is, obviously if you see somebody with a cane or a dog, you kind of know where they're blind. So you could make judgmental assumptions about them without talking to them, seeing anything about what they do, right? And you can use that to assess what their potential might even be. Again, without even knowing who they are, what they do, or anything. If you have a condition or a situation that you cannot identify through sight, and it's not to say people are hiding it, but you don't see it. So I think in that sense, there's an unfortunate component to certain disabilities where people can make assumptions about you.
Yeah.
And my argument is everybody has something they're dealing with, okay, that they would probably prefer people not necessarily know or not dig too deep into. And to be honest with you, early in my career, I never wanted to discuss my blindness because I didn't want anybody to think that that had anything to do with what I was capable of doing. But over a period of time and, decades of being out here doing this, I have rethought it and thought, well, you know what? If you talk openly about it, maybe people will find some inspiration from that, or maybe talking about the struggles and the things of it that might be advantageous that you've forced yourself through working on things day and night. You've turned something that was once a deficiency into an asset, right? Which is kind of what we all want to do. Because, for example, I've always been told anytime I'm on the bandstand, I'm not up there to mess around because I can't visually look out and look at the blonde in the third row. You know what I mean? Like it's music. That's it. I'm up there to play and I'm listening to the environment that's being created around me and trying to figure out what does the piano have to do to make this work, to make this better? How can I make more room so that what somebody else is playing can be heard?
Mm-hmm.
These are the things that I tend to think about on the stage. And again, you can carry that into your life. Like my father used to always tell me, he said, look, you got 2 ears, you should listen twice as much as you talk. And you'll learn a lot more by checking out what other people are saying. In terms of any advantage, I think you create the advantage through your work ethic. You create the advantage by not looking at yourself as a victim, but rather to look at yourself as a resource for improvement through the work that you do. And when you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it from people that you trust, who care about you and who have information that you don't have.
Yeah, there's a tremendous vulnerability in that. It sounds like you have to embrace, but like with most forms of vulnerability, if you can embrace it, it opens up a lot of opportunity.
Yes. Yes.